So here we have a function and we want to graph it. Um, so first of all, is it right side up or upside down? What is A? In this case, A is 1. So it's positive. So it's going to be a right side up parabola. We're expecting a shift to the left of 3 and up 1. We can say what the vertex is. The vertex is at HK. H is -3 and K is 1. So -3, 1, that's the vertex. Well, okay, I'll graph that in a minute. So there's the vertex. Now, if we want to get the x-intercepts, you have to set that equal to 0, the function. Well, if you put 1 on the other side, you have x plus 3 squared equals -1. Well, when you take the square root of both sides, you're going to run into a little problem because you're going to have x plus 3 equals plus or minus I. That is not a real number. So this kind of doesn't really do us any good. So that doesn't really work because we're in a real number axis system. Okay. Now we can find f of 0. We can find the y-intercept. So that might not be fun either. You're going to get 9 plus 1, which is 10. So there is the point 0, 10. So I know a few points now. I know if there's -3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1. And I know there's 10, 0. I know where the axis of symmetry is. That's right there. So I know there's a point. Let's see, 1, 2, 3 over here. Now remember how I'm getting those. It's got to be symmetric. So 1, 2, 3 to the left. And on the same horizontal line there, it's got to be 3 to the right. Or, well, I mixed up my left and right. But other than that, yeah. Okay, now we have 3 points. You could try to draw a parabola, but it'd be better to have a couple more points. We would like something in this range. So maybe we would like to find like f of -2. And that's easy enough to do. We haven't done this yet, but we can just plug in -2 into the equation and we can get the output. So we get 1 squared plus 1, which is 1 plus 1, which is 2. So -2, 2 is actually a point on the graph. We kind of probably suspected that because A was 1. You could also find another point. You could plug in -1, and it's not too bad. You could do a whole or table of values this way if you wanted to. You're going to get 2 squared plus 1, which is going to be 5, right? Okay, so -1, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And remember, there's a point on the other side because it's symmetric about the axis of symmetry. Well, so I found more points this time. I have like 7 points, but that should make a nice parabola. Okay, there you go. Notice that it has no x-intercepts. It's not crossing the x-axis. That's true. That's because the x-intercepts weren't real. Okay, so that's what's happening in that situation.